decided you couldn't memorize it, so you downloaded a teleprompter app.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I did. Okay.
It's kind of on brand, honestly.
Definitely not a teleprompter behind the camera for this intro.
This is all memorized. All right, here we go. Press play. Welcome to the High Spirited Podcast, the show where anything goes and nobody knows who's high, drunk, or sober. Each week, we mix it up and draw cards to determine who gets to be high, drink up, or stay sober. But here's the catch. All of us could be the same thing. Our goal is to figure out who's who and... and that's where you come in.
Lot.
That's right. You, the audience, are invited to play along and try to guess with us as we have the wildest, most unpredictable conversations. Buckle up, grab a drink or some green, and get ready to join the High Spirited Podcast crew for a wild ride where anyone can be anything.
I like
and the
that.
audience is just as much a part of the fun as the host.
You know what? I would not be able to memorize that either. That was
Right?
a lot
Yeah.
of twists
That's
and turns.
so long.
I feel like it went a little slow,
yeah.
but it's
we'll
cool.
speed it up for the next episode.
That was a perfect first intro.
As you can tell, we're doing things differently now.
a lot.
Yes.
I literally found out like maybe an hour ago. But
Yeah. So
Season 2, baby.
none of us know what each other.
I think I do. Go on though.
The concept is none of us know
know
what each other is.
Yeah.
And we gotta fool each other.
Yeah.
So like, I'm an actor from high school.
Oh, you are.
I did act in high school.
You know, you've never mentioned that you're an actor before.
I acted in school plays.
What roles did you play? What was your favorite role?
I played a role called Darkness, where I was just like a girl's inner dark thoughts, like embodied as a human.
Were you just yelling them out at the corner of the stage? Like, hey, you
No.
look ugly today.
No, I had like long ass monologues where I like came up in front and like fucking
What were you dressed
just
as?
vented.
Yeah.
Like full black outfit, and I had eyeliner,
Ooh.
like black eyeliner.
So you were just like her emo side.
Yeah, but I wasn't the only Darkness. There was another girl playing another, like the half of Darkness, because Darkness had too many lines.
Wait, but okay.
What?
So we had to split Darkness into two people.
So Darkness had like a split personality. One was was one darker than the other?
I don't
Were
know.
you dark?
I was pretty dark. I was like so edgy. You know when like actors do method acting? I was doing that, so I was like edgy all the time.
No.
Like in my other classes, I
Not
was
Noah
acting all
doing method
edgy and
acting.
shit.
He's wearing eyeliner at all times.
Yeah,
It was an emo phase, but it was intentional.
it was an emo phase, but I had an excuse. So my parents couldn't be like, "What are you doing, son? This is for school, Dad."
You literally could have told them, "Don't worry, it's just a phase." You know,
Yeah.
Exactly.
it really
I
was.
didn't
just
have a
phase.
It was just a phase. You
mean,
definitely had
An
a
excuse.
phase.
I had a phase. I didn't have an excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just sad.
There's the excuse. eh?
Wait, are you sure that was just a phase?
It's not a phase, Mom.
Have you been through a phase,
True.
Noreen?
Oh, I've been through multiple phases. I'm pretty sure I'm going through one, like 3 right now.
Well, you have like the Korean phase that you're for sure you were going through at a certain point.
It's definitely dwindled a little bit.
As a Korean, I'm very heartbroken to hear that.
Listen, I've watched a lot of K-dramas, and I just think right now I've watched them all. I know I haven't, but I gotta simmer down and wait a little bit. I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing, so that's taken a lot of my time, you know, so
So you're in your Animal Crossing phase right now.
Mm.
yeah.
In that case, I'm in a
possibly.
Hogwarts Legacy phase.
Hogwarts. Speak about that.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
the new game.
Oh, you got the game?
Oh,
Yeah,
Shit.
it's
what
like
is it on?
well, PS5.
Did we finish the intro?
Did we finish the intro? Yeah,
I feel like.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we definitely
It was
finished the
scripted.
intro. Yeah, it was a scripted intro.
We finally don't have to worry about finishing the intro
Yeah.
because it's all written down.
Our names.
Oh yeah, we have
Our
names.
Shit.
I just felt like something was missing. I was like, this is really great trajectory, but I feel
Well,
like
they know who we are by now,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, but what if these
I'm
are
this
new
one.
viewers?
This one's
And I'm
That's
this
It's
one.
me.
That's you.
and this one. I'm double on
Oh,
it.
he's in the main logo.
Yeah.
Wait, we were talking about.
Wait, how come
I
I'm
think
not
we're
in the main logo?
Were we talking about something different?
This is so hectic.
It really is.
We were going to
Um,
review Hogwarts Legacy, but we
yeah.
should probably introduce ourselves.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's introduce ourselves.
I'm Noah. I'm the host of the show. And you
I'm-
are.
You gotta stop throwing to me like that. You
It's the
gotta
most
stop
awkward
it.
I'll throw
thing
Just don't
ever.
throw to
And then
me
she
at
can throw to
all.
you.
Just let me say I'm Colin.
You don't need to throw. Like, you just let the
I can
person
introduce
naturally.
myself.
Okay, let's do this individually. Take 2. Hi, I'm Noah, the host of the show.
I'm Colin, the co-host of the show.
I'm Noreen. I'm a guest on the show.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to season 2, episode 1.
Yeah.
We did 26 of these and we're still doing it, but
Yeah.
with cameras.
Now with HD cameras.
A great new setup.
4K.
4K.
Okay.
Now in
Ultra
4K.
HD.
It's like the little in like cereal boxes when they have like Starburst. It's like now with more strawberries.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
like, High spirited
We're
O's.
like now with 10% more cereal.
Yeah.
Now
inside.
with 100% more video.
Whenever I see those, I'm like, hold on a minute. So you're telling me you were giving me 10% less the other time,
Yeah.
and I was just okay
know.
with it? Why would you let me in on that information?
I
The
get pissed
worst
off.
offender for that is fucking Raisin Bran.
Oh my god.
They're like, yo, here's Raisin Bran. Here's Raisin Bran with 1 scoop. Here's
Yeah.
Raisin Bran with 2 scoops.
Yep.
Like, which level of bran can
Come
you handle?
on.
You
Yeah.
know?
It's
just
like-
It's not
calm down.
fair.
it's not fair.
Like, why are they doing it like that?
Probably add 10% more raisins every year.
They don't give you any bran. It's just raisin.
They should release one that's just raisins.
It's just raisins,
no bran.
no bran. Okay, raisins are disgusting. First of all,
I don't mind them.
I can eat dried raisins, pop in them like Tic Tacs. But when people decide to bake or cook with them, it's like, why are you giving moisture back to this? It was already dehydrated.
For sure.
Yeah, they don't belong in
They
cookies.
don't. But cookies, or the worst, like a banana bread. Imagine ruining banana bread or carrot cake with raisins.
I don't mind. So growing up, my
Mhm.
mom used to pack me those little you know those little boxes of
The red ones?
Sun-made yeah,
Yeah, I
little
love
woman on the
those.
front.
I
Oh my
love
god,
those.
those were amazing. 'cause
raisins?
Those were
it's like
so good.
a
So good.
miniature like cereal box that you get to like open yourself.
Yeah,
like,
my
"Oop."
school like snack time would get like raisins and like string cheese.
So you like raisins like that? You
Yes.
just don't want them
Yeah.
in baked food.
Well, that's what she said.
Oh, is that what she said?
That is exactly what I said.
Okay,
Noah.
well,
exactly
I
what she
completely agree with you then.
Here we go again. As if I haven't gotten tired of this by now.
Remember the game idea that I came up with? Do you think that right now would be an appropriate time to just shoehorn that in?
For context, he's looking at producer Kim off
Producer
camera
Kim
to your
is
right.
over there. We should introduce her as well.
For context, I
Give
have
her
no
some
idea what's going
applause.
on.
Round of applause for producer Kim. Her drop
Welcome,
has like
producer Kim.
quadrupled.
Oh my goodness. You don't understand the work producer Kim has put into this set.
She has
So
to
much work.
deal
So
the
much.
cards and give out the drinks and make
Speaking
it a
of,
big secret game for everybody.
got a drink.
Producer Kim produced this idea.
Actually,
Yeah.
ChatGPT partially produced this idea.
Yes, no. Are we even going to touch on that? Literally before we were recording, I asked Noah when he got this idea for the new kind of thing we got going on. And he's like, "Oh, I was having a chat with ChatGPT." And I'm like, "Fuck off. Do not tell me."
As you do.
I mean, what else
Poor
should I
Kim.
use ChatGPT for other than to chat with it?
You know you have friends, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like
You have a
ChatGPT
girlfriend that lives with you. You can talk to her.
ChatGPT can be so helpful.
But the thing is like, I think ChatGPT just had the idea. Producer Kim actually executed everything.
That's true.
executive producer right there. ChatGPT's just the assistant. He's just the AP, you
That's
know?
true. That's true. He's the what's it? No, he's the EA,
The
executive assistant.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
hmm
Anyways,
Brought to you by Chat.
I mean,
OpenAI
I figured
GPT.
you would have done it at the beginning of the show.
yeah.
I don't
This is
know.
the beginning of the show. Let's just do it now.
Yeah,
okay?
why not? Because everyone gets 2 questions.
We
and
each
that's
get 2
fine.
questions.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Oh,
the
okay,
game's
the
called.
game. Here's the game.
The
The graphic on screen.
game is called. What was it called? Booze
no.
Buzz.
What's the game called?
It's
Booze Buzz
Boozed, baked, and boiled? Bored.
it's buzzed,
Buzz baked
Or
and
bored.
or boring.
Or
Buzz
bored.
Okay.
baked or boring?
Buzzed, baked, or boring.
No, baked, buzzed, or bored.
Okay, what's
Okay, baked is first.
no.
Yeah.
We'll swap
Yeah.
change the graphics.
Sounds better.
Wait, so you put up one graphic and now you're putting up a different
Yeah,
graphic?
I'm putting up
You're
the
gonna be- you're
changed
making a lot of
updated
work for
graphic.
No.
yourself.
Scratch that. Scratch that. This one.
Buzzed, baked,
No,
or
you did it wrong again,
fuck
sir.
me. Well, at least I had the graphic from before.
Baked.
Pop that up.
Fine. It's,
All
the
right.
it's the first episode.
Baked, buzzed.
Baked first.
I think I might need the teleprompter for this one too.
It's 3 words.
Baked, buzzed, or boring. Okay.
This segment
Baked, buzzed, or boring?
Boo-doo, boop, ba-doo, boop.
Is there a
Sorry.
theme song?
There's no theme song.
What is the tempo of it?
I just thought I had to introduce it with little B. why have you been dancing so much? This is getting me concerned because
think-
I've never seen you dance this
Okay,
much.
before we
I don't
even
know,
get into the
just,
questions, I
you
think he's
know.
drunk.
You think
I
so?
think
No,
he's
you
drinking.
gotta ask questions.
Okay,
You have to ask
okay.
questions.
We'll ask
Yeah,
questions.
that's
For
the
him
That's
to
the
be
segment.
dancing, he has to be.
We each get
I don't know.
2 questions,
yeah.
and we can ask, both to the other person or one to each person.
Mhm.
You can't forfeit the questions. You got to ask questions, though.
What kind of questions though? Like, what are
Fuck.
the limits?
Anything,
the parameters.
anything but asking them straight out
Yeah.
if they've been drinking or smoking or if they've been doing nothing. It needs to be just any other question.
I didn't even think of that rule. This is why we have a producer.
I got a question
Yeah.
for Noreen.
Oh, the questions.
Don't make me giggle. Okay, go.
What's the square root of 121?
No, okay.
Is that okay? Is that yeah?
Square root of 121.
You don't have to be correct for the segment. You can
Is it
try to be
11?
correct.
It is 11.
Oh,
it is. It
okay.
is 11.
It is 11. I knew that.
Good work.
Pat on the back for me.
Good job.
Did
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a question for you. Do you believe in ghosts?
Tangentially.
What is that?
Like I'd
What
go
word is that?
tangentially.
What does that mean?
Like if I don't know if the ghosts are involved in a tangent. If someone is like
Oh.
proposing me a theory of
Where'd you
ghosting,
learn that word?
I will not cancel them for ghosting. Wait.
Hmm?
If someone's talking about ghosts to me, I'll be like, okay, yeah, sure, I believe in ghosts for the duration of this conversation. But like my
Oh,
natural
okay.
resting state, no ghosts.
So you're capable
So
of
you're like a
believing in
you're like a
ghosts
casual ghost
for
entertainer.
a
Yeah.
short amount of
I
time.
would entertain a ghost conversation.
You know when people like ask like, "Oh, do you drink or smoke?" You're like, "Recreationally."
yeah,
It's like,
I'm a
do
social
you-
ghoster.
Yeah, do you believe in ghosts? Recreationally.
Socially. yeah.
All right. Interesting
certain
answer to
situation.
the question. I thought it was going to be a yes or no.
Yeah.
But-
Oh.
I'm glad you gave me a longer answer. That
No answer is truly a yes or a no.
gives me a bit of a clue as to what he might be.
I have a really funny would you rather that I thought of last night.
Oh, that's
That's
a good question.
Oh,
So you can ask one of us the would you rather.
okay, I'll ask Noah.
Okay.
Not because Colin was telling me to do it, but so the question is, would you rather be forced to take I'm laughing just thinking about it. Okay. Would you rather be forced to take out a loan to buy a Porsche, which is like roughly like $250,000?
Forced.
Yeah, like forced. Like you have to take out a loan to buy this Porsche. and, like,
Okay.
Okay.
So just
Work.
minus $200,000 or
yeah, 250.
Well,
250.
Yeah.
plus $250,000 of debt
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
have to be paying back.
You have to pay back for however long it takes you. Or would you rather have someone constantly licking your toes for the same amount of duration that it would take for you to pay off that loan?
How do I know how fast I'm going to pay off that loan? I could win the lottery.
Well, then,
So does it like predict
Are you
the
willing to
future?
gamble that on your toes being
yeah,
licked?
exactly.
That's the question.
I
Do
I
you
feel
like your toes being licked?
I feel like the toes being licked is almost worse because you can't like
You
do
never,
anything.
You never really know when it's gonna end.
wait.
have,
So
like-
you're constantly like there is a person always there.
Constantly.
How does that even? Do they drag along with you?
I guess
Are they
so.
attached to your foot somehow?
You have a toe licking troll attached to your shin
Can I walk
with
around?
a really long tongue.
Yeah, he's gonna be licking your toes, but yeah, you can do regular things.
Oh, if I could just do regular things, I'll take the licking my toes.
But you're still gonna. He's always gonna be licking your toes. As you're in the washroom, you're at work, you're doing things. He's constantly gonna be licking your toes.
I
Does
feel
it
like
tickle?
I would get used to it. At first, it might be ticklish, having a little tongue down there between my toes. But I feel like after a
Kim's
while,
face. She's like, I don't want a toe licker in our bed.
Just like, please no.
hey, we could use the toe licker for some other purposes.
Oh my goodness. No, he does strictly
He
the
just
toes.
licks toes?
Don't put him in
Mm-mm.
any other box.
Will he lick
okay?
somebody else's toe if I just
No.
transfer
Toe-
him over?
Just yours.
Toe licker does not like dicks or clits.
Yeah.
Just toes.
He's only a toe licker.
Mhm.
This is a really whack ass question, but I feel
Isn't
like
it amazing?
I feel like I'd still go with the toe
You
licker.
go with the toes?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm taking
I'll get used to it.
Yeah, I'd go with the Porsche.
Yeah, one, I get a Porsche.
I don't even need a Porsche, but I go with the Porsche.
I have a huge loan, but I have a
Oh, wait,
Porsche as
couldn't
well.
you just sell the Porsche?
No,
Oh, you can't go back on it.
no, you have to pay off that loan.
Mm. Yeah, that loan. I feel like man.
I'm taking the Porsche.
Maybe I'm just comfortable with my toes.
Mm-mm.
I'm very comfortable with my toes.
Okay, so his answer is toes.
I kind of predicted what each of us would say, and I was correct.
Really? Is
correct.
that the case?
Yeah, I was like, me
Wow.
and Colin are gonna take the loan, and Noah's gonna be stupid and have some guy licking his toes.
Are you serious?
Yes, I
You think I'm
literally.
being stupid?
Of course I do. Why would you?
It's so logical. Why would you go into debt when you can just have like a guy lick your toes? Like you'll never have to wash your feet because it's like a cat. You know how
No.
cats lick themselves?
I'm not entertaining that thought whatsoever. It was always the loan for
Honestly, I'd take it even more if the guy licked my whole foot, not just my toes. I'd be more down for that.
me. Can we move on? I don't like this anymore. You've managed to. I thought I was gonna freak you out, but you've managed to freak me out. I don't like it.
I always know how to take it
You
one
take
step
it
further.
a little bit too far.
Yeah. Anyways,
I
that
feel-
was
This has been Baked Buzz or Boring.
there you go. Baked buzz
So what
or
happens
boring.
now?
So I think at the
Well,
end
that
of the
was the
segment,
segment.
usually we guess at this point, and then we're gonna do another
Oh.
guess later on. If
So we're
we-
not gonna reveal whether we're right or not right now.
not right away.
We can't reveal
No,
it
this
at
is-
all. We
this is
don't
just-
even know if we're right.
Yeah, this is just the mid. No, we know if. Oh yeah, yeah.
We know if other people are right.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
I am gonna say
The whole point of this change is that we also don't know.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it's very confusing. I have no idea
No,
what you guys are.
I have some theories, but are we gonna get into them? I don't know. Man.
Okay,
Mm.
this is my theory.
Mhm.
Okay, and you're just supposed to guess the other people.
yeah, I have a theory about myself. I think.
It goes without saying.
Thank you for clarifying. You know what? Some of us need that reminder, and I
You know?
appreciate you letting us know.
Okay. My theory is that Noreen, you are high.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're high, only because you just seem a little goofy.
Goofy. Okay.
And Colin, I think you, man, I'm not sure at this point. I would say you're either drunk or you're sober, but I don't think you're high.
I would see. The thing is, like when we first all walked in here, I was like, "Are we all?"
This is this pause.
Are we all high? It's possible. That's the thing. Did we tell them that? Did we tell them that
Yeah,
we
in
removed?
the intro it says that we could all be high. So like
Yeah, yeah.
literally any of us could be any combination of the three. We
Mhm.
could all be sober right now and just fucking with each other.
No, what I thought was like when I walked in here, I had a feeling that we were symbiotic.
Like we're one.
We're one.
Mm.
Do you think
know?
producer Kim really made us
If
go?
we're on the same substance, do we all belong together? Is that what you're feeling?
Are we like feeling gathering? to, like, the,
I don't know.
I had to retract. I
I was
wasn't
just-
feeling that.
You retracted? Oh.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
but now I'm
Heartbreaking.
starting to think that one person is not part of that group. But I have to be very vague about it because
I like
No,
it.
you can
You
try
being
to
vague about your
answer.
opinions.
well, I can't say my answer because then I would
It gives away who you
it
are.
gives away who I am, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Well, Noreen was vague, so I'll be vague too and just say that I think we have one of each this time.
Oh, you do.
Interesting.
Oh.
I don't think there's any doubles.
Okay, so
That's my
now that
opinion.
you say that, yeah, I'm kind of.
I feel like that gives something away, but I
it,
mean,
it either gives something away or it makes me even more confused.
See,
I
for-
haven't decided yet.
for us, we have so much more information than the audience does because we
Mhm.
know what we are.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, that doesn't mean anything, right?
Doesn't mean anything.
It literally means nothing because you could be any of the three, and he could
Yeah.
also be any of the three. That's so weird. This is so hard to guess.
Yeah. Can I tell you guys something? I went axe throwing.
Yes, you threw those big ass axes.
I was really bad.
I've never done that before.
Like, really, really bad. But
No.
I was not as bad as Adrian.
You do Is it two-handed or one-handed?
So they teach you to do it two-handed,
Okay,
but like near the end, some of the people we're with were doing it one-handed. But
like it's more
literally,
fun
over the
with
head.
one hand.
it was harder than I expected, but it was also easier than I expected at the same time. I don't know how that works.
Mm.
But the funny thing was, when we were at my sister's apartment before we were going, I was like expressing my concerns. I'm like, what if I throw the axe and it boomerangs back to clobber me in the face. And my sister and Adrian were like, come on, like, do you think you have that much force to be able to do it? Also, it's so far away, like, that would never happen. And, like, we get there, and the first guy who goes, the first thing he does, he throws it with not even that much force, and it just, like, boomerangs back to him. And I was just like, look at that. Look
Yeah.
at that.
Wow.
It can happen
It
for
w-
sure.
Yeah, and it happened, like, multiple times. And I was like, you guys thought I was crazy for being afraid of this? Come on.
The very first time I went axe throwing, I got a bullseye, like on the first throw, and everyone around
What?
me was like, "Wha-"
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And it was your first time throwing an axe?
Yeah. I just got the feel for it like right away. Like it's surprisingly intuitive.
One of the people we were with was the same. She had never done it before, but every single time she hit the target.
What the
And
fuck?
like most of the time it was bullseye. She was amazing. And we were like, you sure you've never done this before? She was like, no.
You see, to me, I correlate it with like archery. Like, I feel like it's the same thing as archery, and nobody's ever good at archery when they first try.
Yeah, but with archery you have to learn to control the instrument.
Yeah,
With
it's
axe
a little
throwing,
bit
it's your
more
body.
easier with an axe, I would say. Because you're the instrument, whereas with archery, like, you have to learn how to use the bow and arrow.
You know how you kind of get a feeling for like the weights of things, and you like I often throw things like, and then like I kind of know based on the weight intuitively how far I'll be throwing it. Like
See, I don't have that.
yeah.
Okay, maybe honestly, I feel like this is all because I am just a horrible thrower.
possible.
Yeah.
I've never thrown something accurately in my
Me
life.
neither. Literally, like.
So when I hear that you nailed something first try, I just feel like that's a human impossibility. That's what, like, because I was that basketball player who missed all of his shots, but was great at defense.
Because you're so tall.
Because I'm so tall. So they would say, stay back, Noah. Don't even try going forward towards the
Yeah.
net. Just stay back there and make sure the ball doesn't get into our net. And
I was
pretty
really
good
bad
at
at basketball. Like, basketball and volleyball were the two sports I really could not master. And maybe it was like the height deficit, but man, I can't play either.
Honestly,
of those games.
short people are pretty good at shooting, though, I find. Usually, like, they're better at shooting because they have to shoot the ball at more of an arc. And, like, taller people, they instinctively shoot, like, forward because they're so tall. But then, like, with no arc, it's harder for the basketball to go in.
I was also just bad too. Despite the height. It wasn't just the height, you know, it was also my skill set.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, you're not, even for, like, a shorter basketball player, you would be way too short to be
Yeah.
ever.
Short basketball players are 6 feet tall.
Yeah, literally, like,
That's insane.
you probably look so small next to a pro
There was
basketball
this-
player.
There's this one basketball player
That's
that's
true.
like known for being short. I can't think of his name right now. But growing up, like, I thought this guy was like 5'5" or something because he was the short NBA player.
Yeah, you
And
see him
then-
next to all the
And then
other
I
ones.
find out he's like 6'3", and I was like, hold on a second, how is he the shortest NBA player? That's
You'd
not.
still be dwarf
And
next to
I
him.
thought I had like representation in like the basketball community, but no.
Nope.
It's because like the average is like 7'2".
What was the shortest
So
basketball
scary.
player ever?
That was a crazy lie statistic. I don't know if that's true or not. Please don't hold anything against me.
That'd
you-
be crazy.
Do you know when the shortest, who the shortest basketball player ever was?
Was it just a fact that she's supposed to know?
I don't know. I figured.
Hey
you might know.
Siri, who's the shortest basketball player ever?
Here's what I found.
Okay.
Here's what I found.
Penny Ann Early was a 5'3", 160 centimeter jockey who took part in one play.
Okay, but what year was that?
That's where it cuts off.
Probably-
1967.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
basketball
the-
was like a baby.
American Basketball Association.
That's
Yeah.
like old, right?
It's probably like black people were banned at that point.
Mhm.
Or something like ridiculous.
Half the
Surprising it's a woman,
competition.
honestly.
Yeah.
Actually, I just assume from the name. Could not be.
Yeah.
The 60s, that's definitely a man.
True.
They barely let women vote. You think they're on basketball associations?
Mm-mm. Yeah, you're right.
Anyways,
Yeah.
thank you for sharing the axe story with us, Noreen.
How did we land on basketball?
I don't know, but we were talking about our break.
Things
between
we've
the
done over the
seasons,
break
Oh.
between
What have we done?
seasons.
right? Because you said
Mhm.
your axe throwing story.
Mm-hmm. What did you do over the break?
Okay, so now I'm a student. I
Oh, yeah.
quit my job. I'm back in school, and honestly, I just been living the life. You know, I forgot how easy being a student was.
What?
Honestly,
No.
like working every day as a full-time job is so much more difficult, especially when you're working in a fridge like I was. It's so much nicer to just study. Like for me, it's like been vacation, and I'm taking 5 courses.
I
So.
mean, I would prefer to
Yeah.
do neither,
I
but
kinda
Well,
feel
obviously,
that.
you don't want to do anything.
but I would probably take working over being a student.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so
Now that
crazy.
I've worked for 3 years full time, I would take student over work.
I'm like a
Um,
fresh
Like
not
if I could,
student, and I'm like,
I
no.
get that. Like if I was not 9 to 5 every day, I would probably enjoy my studies more.
Yeah.
I do anyway. Like I'm part-time student right now and I'm enjoying my studies more. But if that was the only thing I had to focus on, I'd be having a ball.
Because if I could get paid to study, I would do that for the rest of my life, straight up.
Hmm.
But you don't get paid to study, unfortunately. So
See, I don't know if I could but like, what do you mean get paid to study? Like, get paid to just like be a student?
be a student and like go take all the courses and like try to get your fucking masters and shit.
No, because like you couldn't pay me to do that, but you could pay me to do like research and shit, you know. But you can't pay me to just be a student.
That's true.
Damn.
That's fair. I feel like I could definitely be bribed by.
You really got
amount of
burnt out in that last year of
Oh my
studenting.
God, that
Yeah.
I don't know if like I've always wanted to go back to school. I've always been someone who really enjoys school, but now I'm like, I don't think I can ever do that again.
That's crazy. Maybe you must have had a really hard semester.
Oh, it was rough.
Because it sounds nothing like my semester.
It was like absolute.
I sleep.
Yeah,
I've been
was
sleeping
crazy.
for like 12 hours a night,
that's great, Noah.
and I still have enough time to do all my schoolwork.
That's
Wow.
cheating.
What a flex.
You're not allowed to sleep that much.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like it's not healthy either, though. But I keep telling myself that I'm making up for all the sleep loss that I got last year.
Why'd you have sleep loss last year?
I only had like 6 hours of sleep per night because I had to wake up early to go to work.
Mm.
That's true.
And I'm a night owl, so I like staying up late too.
Lies.
What do you mean?
What time do you go to bed?
What do you mean? What time do I go to bed?
I mean, when you were working, what time were you going to bed?
When I was working, I was going to bed at like 10:30,
Yeah, what time were you waking up?
like 6.
That's not 6 hours.
Oh yeah, that's like 7.5 hours.
Yeah.
It's a
Well,
little more than that.
That's decent.
Is that not?
sleep.
Is that not 9 hours?
Okay, you know what? I'm just always tired.
No, 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 no.
That's like almost 8 hours.
Just let me sleep, okay?
I'm like actually okay with you sleeping that much.
Right?
I wish I could. I got like so little sleep this week. I had a crazy event at work. It was
Do you get
bleh.
sufficient sleep, Noreen?
My job is like very physically demanding, so even if I get like 10 hours of sleep, my body, like my mind can be rested, but my body will never be rested. So no, I don't get good sleep.
Some people just aren't good at sleeping.
I'm not one of them.
a
And the thing
shitty
is like
deficiency.
I love to do it, you know, and I'm so good at it when I'm good at it.
You're
but-
like the resident sleeper at our old place at Aylmer.
Well, the thing is like I don't sleep at the right times. Like I'll fall asleep at like 2 p.m., you know, and then
Yeah.
it's
it's just
day's gone.
sporadic sleeping for
It's
you.
sporadic sleeping. I don't sleep when I need to in the night.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I feel like the same
Same.
as you. Like at night, I struggle to fall asleep so much, but in the morning, I could just keep sleeping.
Oh, do I want to keep sleeping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
It's
that's
bad.
universal.
No, literally,
I
some
agree.
people wake up in the morning and they're like, "I'm ready to go," and those people
Yeah.
are demons.
They scare me so much. I don't know how they can do that.
I don't get it.
Yeah. And it's like
My mom is one of those people.
I
Shout out to you, mom.
I don't
You're
want
not
to
a
be-
demon, mom.
Ideally, she's not watching this, but if she is,
yeah. Please.
If this goes
I'm hiding-
viral-
I'm hiding my identity.
You don't know me.
You don't
Yeah.
know me. Yeah.
wow. Condition of disownership on this podcast.
Yeah, if any of my family members see this, just you didn't see this.
Now that we're talking about sleep, it's like putting me to
Oh,
sleep.
you're about
I'm
to
like,
fall asleep.
I'm like thinking about my warm
Wake up.
blanket.
Podcast.
Oh, I got my driver's license.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually helped you get your driver's license.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about
I heard
that.
there was a story behind this, and I haven't heard it yet. Tell me.
So, okay, this was like a while ago now. It's been like 5 months, but it was after season 2.
Was it
or
really
season
5
one.
months ago? Damn,
Yeah,
that was a long
it's been like
time
5
ago.
months.
Time
And
flies.
Kim's car, the key in the ignition just was not working on the day of my test,
Mhm.
and it was like the morning of the test.
I
And I
think
was
you like texted
the night before?
chat. No, you texted the chat like as it was happening. You're like, "Oh shit, guys, super unlucky. Like I have my driving test, but Kim's car is not turning on."
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I was literally at work.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I
At the
know there's a story, but I haven't heard
At
it.
the
Yeah.
coffee shop, and I was just like, "Well, if you can get here where my car is, you can take my car, and because I'm not using it, it's just gonna be here."
So I was like, oh shit, I can still do this thing.
Save the day.
Noreen is
did.
like an angel coming down from the sky, granting me her car. And so we go pick up the car, drive it down to the test center,
Mm-hmm.
and man, I kind of fuck it up, honestly,
How so?
because I didn't like damage your car. I don't think.
Well, I know that. I think I would have figured out by now. It was 5 months ago.
But what's the parallel parking thing called?
Parallel parking.
Yes, parallel parking.
Good call.
Yeah.
I had to try it 3 times. The parallel park.
Were you Oh, it's probably because, like,
I was hitting the
It's like
curb
a different
with
car,
your
right?
car.
yeah. My car's a little wide, too.
Yeah, I don't know. It
So-
had a fat ass.
Yeah.
So like you couldn't do it the same way you could with Kim's car.
Mhm.
So I had to like adjust how I was doing my parallel park
Mm.
in the moment. And like it was so funny because I was backing up and then I would stop. The car would just stop and I didn't hit the brakes.
And
then I did it again, and then it just
You didn't
stopped.
think maybe I hit something? You're like, wait, I didn't hit the brakes. Why is
Yeah,
it stopped?
I was like, why is your car just stopping? Is there something behind me? So I move again, and then I try it again, and it just stops. And I look at the instructor and I say, I don't know why the car keeps stopping. And he looks over at me and he's
Oh,
like,
no.
well, I think you're hitting the curb. And I was like,
I
Alright.
can't believe you would ask that. Like, I would just pretend like I knew what I was doing. I would
That's-
not ask any questions.
well, actually,
Yeah.
because he told me that, I
Mhm.
finally adjusted how I was doing it. Because I was like, I'm doing everything right and I'm just stopping for no reason. What's going on here?
I get that. Like when you're in a really stressful situation like that, I
Yeah.
feel like your brain's like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Mhm.
Exactly.
And especially like
And if I
the
hadn't said
driving.
that,
Yeah.
he wouldn't have told me that hint. It was quite the hint that I was hitting the curb.
Yeah.
That's a big hint.
That's a big hint.
I might have not clued in and
Wait,
then
you
hit the curb again.
passed?
I passed.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Literally,
I passed.
I don't
Wow.
know
I think
how.
he just didn't want to test me again.
Yeah, he's like,
Fair.
I can't
He's
do
like, I don't want to
this."
damage the curbs.
He's like, I don't want to do this.
I don't want to be responsible for like rubber being on all the curbs around town.
But instead, he's going to be responsible for letting Noah drive on the streets.
I won't parallel park. I promised him that.
You promised him.
I didn't. No, I didn't
Oh my
promise him that.
goodness.
But that would have been funny if I was like, I promise I won't parallel park. Just pass
Yeah.
me.
That's hilarious. I was
Um,
so good at parallel parking.
And I forgot my signals as well. So like, you know how like you pull to the side and
Why
you
did
signal?
you pass?
How did you pass this?
How did you pass this?
I don't understand.
And
This
I
is impossible.
I think I almost hit a person.
no,
No,
that's not
No,
true.
that's not true. I'm
Stop.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, there's no
Uh,
way. There's no way.
But apparently one time I turned right and I turned a little too wide. But
Mm.
those are the 3 things. Oh, also when we were leaving the parking lot,
Mhm.
so I was pulling forward and the car started going ding 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 ding. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm checking my seatbelt. I'm looking at the instructor's
Was it the
seatbelt.
emergency brake?
The emergency brake was
Oh,
on.
Mm.
But I was like, I don't know what's happening. And he looked over and he's like, your brake's on. I was
Oh my
like,
god.
Great
was
way
like-
to start this.
That was the
Bruh.
intro.
Did you
that
did you
he
tell this
needed.
guy that you were in a new car? Was he
No.
aware?
No, he had no idea.
Because like he could have forgiven
He
that
could
stuff
have
if
had
it's a
some
brand new
sympathy if you
car.
told him, yeah.
But the fact that he just forgave that stuff for like no
Oh.
reason is wild to me because I failed my test for like so much less.
I feel like it's because it's like a small town driving instructor.
Okay, but
They
where?
don't care. It was in. Okay,
Winchester?
we'll bleep this out, but
Winchester. Okay.
Yeah. I
don't even
Mine
know
was
where
in
that is.
Smiths Falls. Maybe the instructors there are
Mhm.
just bullshit.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that was my.
We don't have to bleep that. Why do we have to
I
bleep?
guess we don't have to
We've
bleep
said
it
that
out.
we are in
We're in
Ottawa.
Ottawa. We're in Ottawa.
Yeah.
Yeah, bleep our secret location.
What were we saying? Oh yeah, thank you for borrowing the car, Noreen.
yeah,
I know I've thanked you on multiple occasions, but thank you once again.
Thanks again. live on air.
This is a formal apology. No, not apology.
It's a
Thanksgiving.
formal apology to her back right tire
Yeah, what did you
for
do
being
to it?
bumped into the curb way too many times.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
Honestly, yeah, I apologize
That's
for that.
hilarious because I knew obviously that you had trouble with your car, but I did not know that you like should have failed your test. That's
Yeah.
new information. So
I-
now I think I'm gonna think twice before getting in the car.
No,
with
no, no,
you.
no. One second. When you are in
Kim,
the car with
Kim is
me,
nodding her head.
you feel okay. So when somebody gets into the car with me,
Mhm.
they feel this sense of peace
Mhm.
and tranquility and trust in my driving.
Trust that you're going to signal.
Trust that I'm going to do everything perfectly right
Okay.
because I am a fantastic driver now.
Have you actually driven after your test?
I drove my mom, dad, sister, and grandmother all at once, and they all trusted me enough to do that.
Wow, they must love you.
They all said I was doing great.
Hmm.
I drove through a Tim Hortons.
Right through it, Tim Hortons. And they were all like, "You're doing great, Noah. You're doing great."
This is so much fun.
He was so out of control. They were like, "Okay, everything's fine."
They're like, wow, no,
Guys,
you're
we're
so
just
good.
this is a heist. We're stealing shit from the Tim Hortons. Grab the Timbits.
Nice reference.
Your grandmother. Oh my god. So you drove what through the Tim Hortons drive-through?
Yes, I went through a Tim Hortons
Oh
drive-through.
wow, congratulations! I remember my first Tim Hortons.
It's so hard to
drive-thru.
go through those like
it is.
twisty,
Those
curvy
turns
ones.
are tight. They're tight.
Yeah.
You really got to accelerate to smash through both panes of glass on either side of the restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And they have that really strong like acrylic stuff, you know.
Bulletproof,
Bulletproof,
maybe.
man.
I don't know.
All
Do
right.
people fire stray bullets into Tim Hortons pretty often, or what?
Possibly, I don't know. Maybe depending on the location.
Not a sponsor.
Have you ever like
Not
been to-
anymore. So today
Never
I'm
was.
announcing that Tim Hortons is no longer, unfortunately, sponsoring
No,
our
but have you ever
podcast.
been to like gas stations after 10 p.m. where they like lock everything up and they just talk to
Yeah.
you through like the booth? I'm like, what have you guys been like? What have you experienced that you had to go through these measures?
They
you
got
know?
robbed like hard.
I
Yeah.
feel so bad.
Robbery.
Yeah. Some
And then-
people reach through the drive-through too and grab shit.
Oh my
I've seen a
goodness.
video of guys
It's like, what are you trying to
reaching
take?
through 'em.
Receipt paper? Like, what do you think is behind here?
There was a bunch of cash in the video.
Oh.
They had like the
Just,
cash
like,
register
stacks of
right next
cash.
to Well, he opened when the cash
Oh.
register was open, he like reached over and then
Oh.
like grabbed all the cash. He grabbed all the bills, by the way. I don't know how he had time to do
Yeah,
that.
that seems like a lot of movements.
But he
Like,
grabbed
you'd have to go through like each column
Stealth
he was like
100.
boom 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 boom.
with two hands. Like, was he walking or in his car?
He was like half out of his car. Like his his like hip area was just hanging between the car and he was like dangling.
That's a lot of effort to steal.
And what was the cashier doing?
Probably running.
Just, like, sitting there?
As
Cashier was
I
like-
would. Yeah. Excuse me. If,
Oh
someone,
no.
if someone was robbing
being
my
robbed,
workplace,
true.
I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's actually what they teach you to do. Like, just give them the money. Don't do
Yeah.
anything about it. Because if you, well, obviously the company's liable if the guy shoots you in the face for.
Yeah.
All the money
We're
is
trying to
insured.
stop
It's
it. Yeah.
insured. So they don't care if they lose the money. They'll
No.
get the money back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they only ever put like $100 in a till.
Exactly. It's not worth the effort to unless like they're stealing the whole building like
But just, I have to think, just like, how desperate do you have to be?
Right?
To just like,
it's
have
sad
this-
honestly
it-
how desperate some people have to be
that you're
that they're robbing like a
You're, like,
McDonald's.
torso deep in a McDonald's cashier box or whatever. Like,
That's
do
an
you
image.
need the money or do you just have this like impulsive need to wreak havoc?
I feel like some
Honestly-
people just have an impulsive need to steal. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Kleptomania.
Kleptomaniacs.
Because that wasn't like easy, like just going to a convenience store and like shoving a candy bar into your jacket. That's pretty low effort. This guy
Hmm.
put a lot of effort into that.
Oh, everybody's done that.
Have you done that?
Yeah.
When I was, I think grade 7, yeah,
I
I'm
honestly,
very-
I too have stolen
I
things.
was
felt
in
extremely
like,
guilty about
grade
it,
8, yeah.
and I felt like I needed to go to some sort of confession and just like
Oh,
confess.
really?
Yeah, I felt
I
really
didn't
bad.
feel any guilt whatsoever.
Why don't we
Chalk
make,
that up to psychopathy if you want.
a public apology to the companies that we
Mm.
stole their candy bars from?
I'm
No
sorry,
th- no
Dollarama.
thanks.
I'm sorry, Walmart.
Dollarama didn't deserve my dollar.
I'm sorry, Stop and Go.
Please don't ban us. I don't think
Um,
you can after like
We just deleted
Statutes
3
of
potential
limitations or something?
sponsors.
Yeah, statute of limitations.
yeah, it's been like 10 years.
also like I don't even know if that it was like a mom and pop convenience store, so who knows if it's still even open in there.
Oh, you robbed. You
That's
something from
okay. That's a
mom and
little
pop?
worse. I get why you feel
Okay.
guilty now.
I would feel bad too.
Stealing from a large
Hold on.
corporation is much more moral.
Walmart does not give a
Listen,
fuck.
when I was 12, it was a large corporation to me. They had everything, all the candy, all the drinks.
You didn't understand.
Oh,
you don't
man.
understand.
Fair enough.
It wasn't a phase, Mom.
I've just later justified my stealing from Dollarama by, you know, citing their shitty business
That's true.
practices.
I just happened to be in Walmart. I could have been in any other store and I probably would have done the same thing.
Were we? I think we were there the one time you stole from Walmart.
Yeah, okay, that was another time.
Okay, never. We're not gonna keep exposing
Wait,
this.
what? when did you steal from Walmart with
You
us
stole,
there?
Did you steal like tweezers?
I stole tweezers
Oh,
from
yeah.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Really
I-
needed those tweezers. Broke student.
He literally really did. And
Okay, okay, hold on. No. I need to justify.
No, I'm serious.
These tweezers were $18 for 2 tweezers. Just little pieces of metal. Do you really expect me to put down that much cash as a broke ass student for fucking tweezers? But I need tweezers because my unibrow's growing in and I don't want to have one fucking eyebrow. So I'm going to steal some fucking tweezers from Walmart.
I hope that holds up in court.
It's justified. Also, that was many years ago. So,
Mhm.
and I'm not going to do it again. I have money to buy tweezers now, but I
Mhm.
still have those tweezers, so I don't need to buy new tweezers.
Yeah, see, that's the
Yeah.
thing is it's an issue of the system more than it's an issue of the people that steal in that situation.
Mhm.
They really should have the money in those poor situations, like when you're a student.
Yeah. I feel like we should like.
Bullshit. Or they should discount the fucking tweezers for students. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
I feel like we should follow this up
50% off
with Do
everything.
not steal.
Yeah, don't steal though. By the way,
Stealing is
that's
so
bad.
It is. Don't. Why do you think I felt so guilty?
I feel very guilty
I
for what I
probably
did
stole
too.
maybe like a total of like $2.50 worth of things over the course of the time. You know.
Over the course of time, you
Well,
spent two.
Well,
you
you know
stole
when
$2.50?
when we were little, you'd go to the convenience store and they had like all those gummy candies separated in their little like boxes, and you'd like take your little clear
Oh,
plastic
you
bag.
just like took one.
So I would like I would like put them in, and like they didn't really count, so I'll tell them like I got 10, but really there's 13 in there. you know?
Ooh. So you were actually buying shit too. You were just giving
Yeah.
yourself a bit of a discount.
Exactly. I was just giving.
That is like totally acceptable.
That's even. I don't even think that's stealing.
That's patronage. Honestly, the
That's
business
just
would
giving-
rather
that's
you
a baker's dozen, you know.
buy anything
Exactly.
than not
You're just
buy.
giving
Yeah.
yourself the baker's
Yeah.
dozen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they didn't really count. No one told them not to trust me.
Stealing is totally okay
Yeah.
in
If-
that particular situation.
Yeah. You just get
If
a
it's
little
like
sugar
skimming
back.
a little
If
off
you're
the
Noreen.
top,
just like slowly taking a little extra.
you're just taking a tiny
It's a
bit.
13-year-old.
Mhm.
Also, like at Walmart, are you guys gonna tell me that when you go to the
Apparently,
self
like-
checkout and you have like 4 tomatoes, you're not gonna
Ever
hit
since
3?
Walmart implemented the self checkout, they have like reportedly lost like a lot of money from people stealing products from
Because
self
people are
very
checkout.
true.
skimming off the top.
And I was just like, you know
Yeah.
what? I don't feel bad at you because you completely phased out regular
Yeah.
cashiers. You don't have anyone working now.
I don't feel
And
bad
self
for them at all.
checkout is literally like the most chaotic thing you ever have to go through. Like, why is it so stressful? Self checkout is supposed to make things easier for me. I don't have to interact with someone. But it's
my God.
mayhem.
The machines aren't good
Walmart.
enough.
Ugh.
You know those you know when you go into a Walmart self-checkout and there's that like screen above that's like recording. You are being recorded.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
It's actually just a camera plugged into a monitor with an overlay. It's not recorded.
What?
Yeah, I had my suspicions.
It's
Yeah,
not.
I mean,
There's no way
It's
they're
just to
recording
scare
all
people.
those video feeds.
clearly it doesn't scare people, so it's not really that effective.
If Walmart doesn't
too.
have the money to pay minimum wage workers to check customers out, they're
Yeah.
not paying to store all that
not
footage.
only just that,
They're not.
if Walmart doesn't have the money to phase out their old, remember how they didn't have tap for
Man.
the longest time?
We're almost done.
Wait, what's going on?
Sorry.
He's so bad.
Okay, fine.
Run. Take him out to the yard. Open the door.
This is the Noreen and Colin podcast.
Now let's
Insert musical interlude here.
Get, let's get to the fun stuff now that Noah's gone.
Mhm.
Why are you looking at me?
Because I don't have anything fun to say.
You provided
I guess.
the topics. Ooh, producer Kim's going on.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, I have some stuff.
Ooh.
Let me
Oh, we got
turn this
topics.
tablet on.
yeah, screw that
Yeah,
guy.
Noah wrote down some stuff. If you could be any fictional character for a day, who would you choose and what would you do?
Oh, that's tough.
Fuck, I've been playing Hogwarts Legacy, and I feel like I am a fictional character for a day. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
would see. I can't say I would love to
Or
be
all the
like
days.
a member of Animal Crossing because that shit's hard. I mean, I'm heavily in debt, man. Like, he
It's
literally
true.
is-
Tom Nook's a
He's
bitch.
a bastard.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god! I just paid off my house, and he has the nerve to entice me with an expansion. And like Adrian was trying to talk me down from it. He's like, "You just got out of debt. Maybe like take a beat before you go back into debt." But I'd already pressed yes, and I was like, "Well, it's too fucking late." It's really hard because like I'm capitalism's dream, you know. So Animal Crossing is like it's hard because anything he tries to sell me, I say yes to, and I just keep racking that loan up. But then I'm digging.
It's brutal that they put that in a game.
I
Honestly.
know, it is like
what?
I come back from my 9 to 5 and I open up Animal Crossing and I just do my second job. It's literally I have 2 part-time jobs now. Why am I doing this to myself? Because
Right?
it's so cute. I just bought a backpack and I look so fucking cute in it. So it's worth it.
Animal
It's all
Crossing
worth
is
it.
just late stage capitalism.
It's all worth it in the end.
yeah.
When I got like my cute little backpack and my bandana, it's worth it. But the happiness of my little person, what are they in Animal Crossing?
Animals.
Little animals, yeah.
But I don't think we're animals, like the players.
The players are humans,
Okay.
but animals can talk.
Mm-hmm.
So players and like humans and animals can. It's like BoJack Horseman universe.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
Canonically in the same universe.
Yeah. Exactly.
Did we even answer that?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, she asked a question and we completely
Yeah,
just
no,
went
we
over it.
didn't answer it at all.
There was a question.
Oh,
Yeah,
you were
you were-
gone.
bathroom break.
Wow.
You were
Great
gone.
question.
It
Even
Do
I
you guys want to
forgot
answer
about
it
that.
now, or do you guys want to just move on? I can
it's
cut
too
it out.
stressful for me, so we can
Honestly.
Okay. Baked, buzzed, or boring?
Oh, are we back to
Mm.
this
Part
now?
2.
Another question.
We gotta
Okay,
do our
fuck.
final question.
I gotta think of
Um,
something.
Fuck. I gotta come up with a question too.
So, like, can we ask questions about like your general feelings?
If a bear is black, what do you do?
Okay, so I actually saw a meme about this morning, and it was like, if it's brown, lie down.
No,
if it's
I saw the
black,
same
fight
meme.
back.
I was like, note this information. Note this information. This is going to be necessary later on the
And
podcast.
then like, or like, and if it was like, if it's white,
You're severely fucked.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And so, I guess we have it. There's a
Mm.
rhyme that someone has made up.
If it's brown, lie
if
down.
it's brown, lie
If it's
down.
black,
if it's black, fight back.
Fight back.
Which I would never do.
What if I'm afraid?
Well, it's not actually fight back. It's just like get big and scare it. You know,
Mhm.
like
Mm.
yo, black bear, fuck off, and then he.
he does, you know, he fucks
Show
up.
your teeth. You gotta show your teeth
to the bear.
to the bear. That'll
Oh.
scare it.
I thought that was a
'Cause-
prompt to me, and I was like, I don't.
I feel like the bear would be like, oh, this Sigma doesn't even have fangs. I'm in on this guy. You know,
Yeah,
like
I
don't show
think-
him your
I
teeth.
think he would know
Our
that
teeth suck.
I only have baby teeth, and he wouldn't
As
even
humans?
be like
I have killer teeth.
No, you don't.
compared to a bear.
No, wolves have killer teeth. You have like the shittiest teeth.
But human teeth,
That's
no,
fair.
human teeth have the ability to like bite off a finger. That's kind of scary.
That's true.
That's true.
But that's just jaw strength. That's not even the teeth.
Yeah, I guess.
We have quite the jaws, though.
Yeah.
You could bite somebody's like flesh straight off.
I feel like we were doing something before this.
We're doing buzzed, baked, buzzed, or boring.
Boiled. Why do I
Baked,
keep saying
boiled.
boiled? That's the second time I've said it.
So I'm
That-
thinking, okay, this is like kind of like off the cuff sort of stuff. We can
Mhm.
try doing this next episode. But after you ask your question and the person answers, you have to say baked, buzzed, or boring as your guess at the very end.
After the
Oh.
answer.
Yeah.
But we're
What do you
not
think?
nearly organized enough to have that happen.
Yeah,
Also,
not this episode. We'll try to organize it for the next one.
All right.
It's kind of hard to think of questions
Mm-hmm.
other than asking them outright, which apparently we're not allowed to do.
If you could replace any of your body parts with a cybernetic part, what would you do? Which would you
I
replace?
think I do like my lower back. It's really been hurting.
Your lower back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can
that's
I do
practical.
that?
That's practical.
It's
I
been
like that.
hurting a lot, and maybe my hips too,
Yeah, same.
and my knees. If
That's-
Honestly, all my muscles can just be bionic.
Yeah.
I don't need those to be painful,
Me-
you know?
my
Like it's just a
joints-
problem.
They're aching. Like I should not. Is this normal at this age? We're not that old. We're not old by any means.
That's really
Mm.
smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
Working too hard.
Mm-hmm.
Buzzed. Is that what you meant? Is that what we're supposed to
Oh
do?
yeah, baked.
That was terrifying. I was like, whoa.
I think baked. I
It
think
kind of
baked.
jostled me for a sec there.
I gotcha.
That was quite sudden. Yes.
Okay, I have a question for Colin. What do you want to eat the most right now?
Mm.
That's
That's a
a
big
great
one.
question. You know, I could really go for some animal crackers.
Like goldfish animal crackers.
No, like the animal-shaped animal crackers.
Okay.
Like the plain
Like
ones.
every animal. It's
What-
kind of a normal thing. I don't know why you're confused what an animal cracker is.
I don't eat animal crackers.
Yeah, my confusion is not the what animal crackers are. It's why you'd want that now that
It's a
I don't
nice
like that
afternoon, nice light afternoon snack. I like animal crackers. Get off my back.
okay.
That's fair.
You know what?
Okay.
That actually kind of helped me.
I think sober.
Yeah, I think sober
Or
too.
no, boring. We have to say boring.
Oh my god, you're boring.
Wow.
Well, that's part of the name. Of
I
the-
think
the thing.
boring. I
Boring.
think boring.
Hurtful.
We're not
Yeah.
saying that you're boring. We just think you're sober.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, but it's
sir.
still hurtful.
Hey, I'm calling you boring. No, it's not, but doesn't mean I'm not.
I didn't want to be boring.
Wow, you're so savage.
Sorry. But that
This
was a
was
good question,
forced
wasn't
onto
it?
me.
Because I think we know what you would want if you were like high or sober.
A&W.
I mean, high or
I think
not.
if he was high, he'd want A&W
high,
right
you'd
now.
want AW.
So I should have just said A and W without hesitating.
Yeah.
Okay, note to self.
But you're like animal crackers. I'm like, there's no way a high or drunk Colin would be thinking about animal crackers.
We might be
I
wrong, though.
so think about animal crackers all the time when I'm high. I've been craving it for a week.
Holy crap.
This
Um,
man some animal crackers.
We might
Gotta
be
go buy
wrong.
some animal crackers after this.
No, I still think I'm right
Okay.
because he's too sharp. He's too witty. You know?
Okay. We're going to go straight to the outro that I'm not going to read from a teleprompter. And then we'll record the second part revealing what we are.
Wait, why not?
I did.
Yeah, she asked him a
I
question.
asked 2 questions.
I
right
didn't
now.
ask a question.
I thought he asked her a question.
Did you?
Well, I asked about the bears, but that was kind of
Yeah.
a joke.
Oh,
Oh.
I thought that was a question. Colin, you can go ahead and ask a question.
Limited memory, you know.
Which vegetable do you think has the most personality and why?
I think personally that carrots have the most personality.
Bullshit.
Yeah. No.
I feel like carrots are like orange and like
No.
vibrant.
No.
They got it like a
They're
fun,
just vibrant in color.
fun like happy-go-lucky kind of
Not
vibe.
to say, not to hate on carrots or anything. Carrots are an essential vegetable.
Then
Do
what
not
vegetable?
get me wrong.
What vegetable has the best personality?
Best
Onions.
onions. Onions got
Oh,
that. They have
no.
some spice and some sauce to them. You know.
I don't like
Listen,
onions.
have a great personality. They fit
Yeah.
in any dish. They have multiple layers of personality.
Mm-hmm.
They have multiple like genres of onion.
And
I think
also,
onions
like,
have great personality.
The way you cut an onion, game changer.
Changes the
Dicing it, slicing it.
flavor of
But-
the onion.
It does.
That's
but they always
personality.
break your heart and make you cry.
It's worth it though.
So that doesn't mean they don't have bad personality.
Do it over and over and over again.
Look,
I feel like
I
you
think
could be a magnetic person and just break everybody's hearts all the time.
It's
as
not your fault.
as an
that you're
onion is
looking for
co-
moisture.
I disagree. I think onions are hurting us
Mm.
on purpose. I think it's intentional. So I don't think they have a good
And
personality.
carrots aren't.
Carrots don't hurt us.
Carrots are
Carrots-
like the only vegetable that have a sharp point.
I don't think a carrot can
yeah,
stab
it's not.
a person.
It's quite dull. I will.
I don't
I
think
don't
you
know.
could genuinely hurt a person with just a,
Yeah.
a
Just saying, it
regular
seems
carrot pulled
threatening.
from the ground.
Seems threatening. That's all. It's not.
I mean,
it's
maybe
not
he
soft
had a
and
really
round. It's
firm carrot.
Puts Bugs
Sure.
Bunny in a whole new light.
He was a
There's a little carrot.
murderer.
He's killing people with his carrot.
Carrots, like, they don't really have personality.
Okay, so your
me.
answer is onion. I don't know why
No.
we're all
My
answering
answer's
this.
onion.
My
I'm
answer
not-
is carrot.
I'm not saying that my answer is onion. I just agree with onion and I don't agree with carrot.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't have an answer though.
Anyways, you
Baked.
guys got to.
Baked.
Okay.
Boiled.
Decent guess.
Boiled.
Boiled.
You think I'm boiled? I don't think that's one of the options.
Boisterous.
Not
Bashful.
bashful is also not one of them. But I
Feeling
am
quite bashful.
feeling bashful.
Blissful.
Sure.
Belligerent.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't
Broken.
think I know any more
Okay,
B
you know what?
words.
Let's just roll straight to the outro.
This is yeah.
That's not on a teleprompter. Well, folks, that's a wrap for this episode of the High Spirited Podcast. We hope you had as much fun listening to it as we did recording it. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can see the video version of this podcast and follow us on your favorite podcast platform. And if you really enjoyed this episode, we'd love it if you could rate us and leave us a review. Your feedback helps us make the show even better and helps other listeners find us. Until next time, keep guessing and keep sipping, token, or staying sober. Whatever floats your boat. Okay, we need to change this next time. Thanks for
Aren't you
tuning
the
in
one
to
who wrote it?
ChatGPT wrote it. Okay.
ChatGPT wrote
Oh
it
my
during the
God.
break.
No way.
Thanks for
Okay,
tuning into the
we
High
cannot
Spirited
be relying
Podcast.
on no.
Thank you. Thank you for watching.
Oh,
Bye.
cut.